Greetings, welcome to the Tarot Card of the Now. In this video, I'm using the Halloween Tarot deck, and I'm going to pull one card for a little message and insight for the now. Whenever you tuned in to this video, this is a message, insight, advice that should be useful at this time, so let's get on with it. And we have an inverted card. Set the Queen of Bats. I kind of wanted to say the Queen of Swords, which basically it is. It is the Queen of Swords, but in this deck, swords are bats. And you see she is holding a sword. So, but in this deck, swords have turned into bats. Bats are representative of the sword suit, which is the air suit. They fly in the air. So, great. So, what I'm seeing from this card straight off the bat, straight off the bat, is really this needing to have a different perspective in a situation. You might not be sure which way to go, or you're not getting the results you want, or you're just in a situation you don't like, or there is something in the effect of it not being the optimum situation or the best situation that you want in some way, whether it's not meeting expectations or it's negative in some way, whatever it is, or whatever's going in your life. Maybe it's just your life in general, you feel like it sucks in some way. And the Queen of Bats here is displaying really this idea that we need a new perspective. You can't get new information, new insight, or new understanding with the same old ideas and thoughts and thought patterns. So you have to turn these around in order to change the situation, or make it at least better, or be happy despite the situation. Whatever it is you want, if you want, like I said, just to be more content or more happy, even though you're in this situation, you don't necessarily have to change the situation, but change your mindset around the situation, but your mindset in general. Especially if you're dealing, if it's just kind of like, yeah, my life sucks right now. It's not really a particular situation, but just everything kind of sucks. Definitely the task is to change that mindset. So this is what this card is all about. Whatever you're going through, whatever situation you're working through, or what's going on in your life, or maybe just your life in general, there's a need to get a different perspective and a different mindset, different ideas going on, a different perspective of a situation, or a different perspective of your life in general. It's all about seeing it differently, because like I said, you're not going to get new ideas or new thoughts by having the same mental process. You have to change those to get change. You can't get change with the same old patterns, or the same old ideas. Are not going to bring about new things, new changes in your life by being in the old patterns. And these are mental patterns. And so changing your mindset changes your life, and that's what it's really saying here, or changes the situation. It could be something more particular. Either way, a situation in your life, or just your life and the direction it's going right now in general, can be changed by changing your mindset and how you're dealing with it. Like I said, it may be that your life, or the situation you are in your life right now, may not be able to change as much, but how you can deal with it, being happier, or at least more content, even though whatever's going on is going on. Things that are out of your control, it's about seeing them differently, seeing things as lessons, seeing things as something in a different light, in a different way, basically. So that's what we're talking about here, is just getting that different perspective. That's how you can change things. You're not going to go anywhere new by staying in that rut. When you're locked in that rut, you can't do anything new. You've got to go down that path, that rut. It keeps you there. So it takes a new perspective, some new ideas, to change what's going on. So, and to even change your mood, like I said, being happy despite what's going on, being content despite the situation, it's going to have that change of mindset. The big key message, the key thing right now is a change in mindset or a different perspective. You could already be experiencing this, already on that path to changing your mindset and your perspective on a situation or your life, or it's needed. Either way, it's really a time right now to get that different mindset, to really get that ball rolling in a different direction, to see things a little differently, and to maybe purposefully look at things a little differently. And you find yourself stuck in that rut, to be mindful that's where you're at, and that you can exercise your brain in looking at the situation in different lights. Like I said, when you're there kind of down about a situation that seems negative, seeing where the lesson is, what you can learn from it, and so forth. That is a very active mental gymnastics there. So definitely this is a time for that mental work, for that change of perspective, for a change of ideas, change of thought patterns, these types of things. That's what's needed right now. So you like this video, the message, the whole discussion, please give me a like to let me know. Comments are always appreciated. I love hearing the comments. So thank you very much for letting me in on how this card is affecting you, or how it syncs up with what you're going through right now. I love to hear all those things. It's great to know that we are all connected. So that's a beautiful thing. So thank you for your comments and the likes, and also make sure to share too, so other people can get this message when they need it. So help that algorithm out, because no matter what platform you're on, the more likes and comments it gets, the more it thinks, oh, people like this, and it shares it with more people. It doesn't even show people when it doesn't get likes and comments and stuff, or shares. It's like, oh, nobody wants to see this, so it won't really. It's how they work this system. So that is very helpful. Your likes is very, very helpful to me, believe it or not. It's not just like, oh, I got a bunch of likes, but it gets it out to more people, like I said. So let's end it up there before I start rambling on. Blessed be.